Wow, 2025 is off to a crazy start. Jennifer Aydin, this happened a few days ago, her little debacle at the airport. She's complaining about everything, bitching. The shocking part, because we already know her personality, this is who she is. She's been this way since episode one. She has this, this complex of, she sounds almost like an elite, Nepo baby, but she's not. She just is like new money with her husband, and she just acts crazy towards people. And she has zero self awareness. But she's walking through the airport. She has this incident at Jersey Mike's. She's gone on multiple US Weekly, all these interviews, which I'm going to post right after this. But all she has to say is, this was a huge mistake. I should have never filmed it. I should have never talked to anybody that way. I'm too old to be talking to people this way. I know better. There's zero excuse. I shouldn't have. I'm going to assess. I'm going to look in. I'm going to talk to someone or reflect or read some books. I'm embarrassed, and that's all I have to say about it. I have no excuses. I don't want to, make up stories of why this happened, why that happened. It's obviously, unequivocally, 100% wrong on every level. That's what she should have said. Instead, she's out here, she thinks she's like filming the reality show on these interviews and in her real life. It's really crazy to watch. She's now also been uninvited to this trip, this cruise or something with Dolores and Teresa. So they're going to have to replace her. And she's probably so upset about that. But I don't get what goes on through her head. Her children, hopefully, some people, their kids grow up to be perfectly fine, even though their parents act a certain way. But it's just like, cut it out already. It's just crazy.
Owed an apology by Jersey Mikes. I did. I felt I was owed an apology from the gentleman. Like, they were completely rude and dismissive to me. Not just me, my cousin, everybody. It ruined our whole morning. So I will apologize for calling her an 80-year-old woman and doing all that. But that's where it ends. I was just really angry that he did not let me get that sandwich for my child. Like, that's really what all of this comes down to, is like me being mom, and you were so rude. And like, I asked so nicely. It's not until this guy in the background just doubled down. It's like, it is ridiculous. Really? Really, dude? I should have just kept it quiet. I should have let him have his flex with the whole law degree. I was just really angry that he did not let me get that sandwich for my child. Like, that's really what all of this comes down to, is like me being mom, and you were so rude. And like, I asked so nicely. It was plain nothing on it. She literally had to like slop some tuna on a mini.
The backlash, like, what was Bill's reaction? Your kids?
I mean, obviously Bill's not happy about it. He told me not to post the video. He did. No, so they're not, of course, they're not happy about it. So this is how it all happened. He came to the front of the line when it was my turn, and he asked me to add a sandwich for one of my kids that they requested.
Okay.
And when I added it, the employee told me no, unless I had the guy's permission next to me to get the sandwich, which he said it was ridiculous. So it was after I was refused my sandwich that I started recording. And there's no way in the recording where you see me raising my voice. I'm not being impolite. I'm saying please, I'm saying thank you. I'm really just trying to keep it moving. And then this guy says it is ridiculous. I get triggered because I'm like, me being so kind, really, it was triggering me for him being so rude. And so I put the camera on him, and I was like, you're just a regular citizen. And then when the whole law professor thing, I said, my husband's a medical doctor, you a-hole. Okay, so like, well, that's my comeback. It's a knee-jerk reaction in the heat of the moment. It had nothing to do with me being a celebrity. Nobody knew it. Hello, celebrity. It's D-list celebrity, public figure.
You did say.
So yes, I'll get to that. So as I'm fighting with him, and in the moment, there's a fan on the line that says, she's a celebrity, for Christ's sake, or for whatever. She said it. So when she said it, in my angst and my fury, I repeated it because, it was like he was so rude to me when I was just an innocent bystander. And now this person is saying I'm a celebrity, and now you're quiet. Like, that's not, you shouldn't be, shouldn't matter who I am. You just shouldn't be rude to people. And I think my kids saw it. And the thing is, everybody felt how I felt when we left. When I got to our group that was at the gate, and they had all heard about what happened with the Jersey Mikes. And, Bill is the least confrontational person. And he was just like, the guy said, no, it's whatever.
You know, a lot of people, like you said, like we said, had a lot of opinions about this, and a lot of people spoke out, including Andy Cohen, calling this a self-inflicted wound.
It could be.
What was your reaction to that?
I did not see it. Somebody told me about it. Self-inflicted. I did not hear that. But you know what? I would say that's accurate.
Why do you feel that? Why do you feel that?
Why do I feel that? Because I just reiterated, like, I shouldn't have posted it. It was me posting it. I have to realize that me posting it is in fact a self-inflicted wound. I did not think it was going to go down that way. I thought that people would see the video and be like, how rude was this guy to you? And he doesn't even know you.
Yeah.
So it's fine. It's all good. Lesson learned.
Sure. Yeah. Danielle and Margaret also spoke out. Margaret said that,
Danielle? You mean scam yell? Scam yell? The one who's suing her hair girl, whom she never paid, to take down all the posts that include her, which was her form of payment. Now, listen, I may put people on blast and make them take accountability, which Scam Yell should know this best, but I don't hustle people. I don't hustle people. I pay my bills. I pay people. I don't hustle people and take something for nothing. So sometimes you got to look at the opinion and where it's coming from. So we're good, Scam Yell. You keep it moving.
What about Margaret speaking out?
I don't know what Margaret said. What did Margaret say?
She basically said that I think the two of you spoke recently, and how
I saw her at the Gucci outlet.
Right.
I saw her at the Gucci outlet. We were ignoring each other at first. My kids were like, Margaret's here with Lexi. And I was there with my sister-in-law, Bill's brother's wife, and my 4 nieces and nephew. And I was treating them to a shopping spree at Gucci. And we had to get to the men's department where Margaret and Lexi were online, and I had to pass them. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, I can't say hello. It's New Year's. So I passed her and I said hello. I introduced her to my sister-in-law, and she was very sweet, and so was Lexi. And, you know, I believe in being cordial for the moment. Like, there's no reason. I'm not a confrontational person, but if you're confrontational with me, I am a reactive person.